Welcome to part 2. What is a rights offering? In layperson's terms, we're offering our shareholders the opportunity to purchase stock directly from HCMC at a discount, as opposed to purchasing it for full market price in the open market. That discount will be calculated by taking the volume-weighted average, also known as the VWAP, of the trading prices of our common stock for the 5 consecutive trading days ending on the expiration date of the rights offering, and then multiplying that number by 75%, which equates to a 25% discount. Now, typically, when public companies raise money in a private sale of equity with institutional investors or investment funds, it's those institutional investors or investment funds that acquire the stock at a discount. And then they're eventually able to sell that stock to the retail investors in the open market at full prices. But in this rights offering, we're providing our shareholders a discount, essentially cutting out the intermediary. And all of our shareholders, both individual and institutions, will be on even ground, on the same playing field, and investing under the same exact terms and conditions. As an additional bonus to both the shareholders and the company, any funds that you invest directly with the company go directly to the company, which supports your investment, as opposed to an open market purchase where your funds go to someone else who's exiting their position in the company because they're selling their stock. So, in this rights offering, for every 4 shares of HCMC common stock that you own, you'll be entitled to purchase 1 share at the discounted to 5-day average price prior to the expiration of the offering. Going one step further, we're also offering what is called an oversubscription right. So what does that mean? Well, it means that as long as you're a shareholder of HCMC common stock on the record date, which I will explain in detail in the next segment, you will have the ability to potentially purchase more shares than you're entitled to based upon your ownership on the record date. So, by way of example, if you're a holder of 1 million shares on the record date, you're entitled to purchase 250,000 shares at the offering price, which equates to 1 share for every 4 shares that you own. However, you can request to purchase an amount over that 250,000 shares, and the way this works is you may purchase the shares requested pursuant to this oversubscription right if other shareholders either do not participate in the rights offering or participate for less than their full amount of allotment of shares. So, if the total oversubscription rights exercised exceed the shares available for purchase, the oversubscription will be allocated based on oversubscribing stockholders' ownership percentage in HCMC, or more simply put, on a pro rata basis. So to sum this up, while you can oversubscribe for as much as you want, if the offering sells out completely, you may not get as much as you asked for. In that case, you'll get as many shares as possible under the pro rata system as I described a moment ago, and any partial remaining funds will be returned to you without taking out any fees. Now, let's move on to our third segment. What are the important dates for this rights offering?